Hello, we meet again in the VNA broadcast daily, and following are today's headlines.
Experts suggested Vietnam sharpens competitive edge for further international integration at seminar on April the 3rd. Ho Chi Minh City businesses showcase made in Vietnam products at Trade and Service Exhibition in Cambodia. Ministry of Transport considers upgrading current railway system to half travelling time from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City.
The compiling board under the Committee for Drafting Amendments to the 1992 Constitution held its 7th plenary meeting in Hanoi on April 3rd to review the updated draft based on the comments from the public.
Addressing the event, National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng said the people nationwide have expressed their will through their recommendations to the draft amendments. It is the job of the compiling board to sum up the feedback and select suitable contents for the constitutional amendments, Hùng said. He added the selection must be based on good reasons and well-founded arguments. At the same time, the reasons why certain opinions cannot be accepted must also be explained to the public. Underscoring the feedback collection as one of the major activities in the country's political life, Hùng said the organization of the referendum should be examined so that it will be done better from now on. The legislative leader said public opinions on the draft will continue to be gathered and sent to the drafting committee until September 30 this year before the draft revised constitution is submitted to the National Assembly.
It is advisable that Vietnam sharpens its competitive edge to further integrate with the region and the world, a seminar highlighted in Hanoi on April 3rd.
Held by the Central Institute for Economic Management, the event reviewed Vietnam's socio-economic performance since it joined the World Trade Organization 5 years ago. Over the past time, Vietnam has benefited from global economic integration. The country has better access to export markets and attracted more foreign direct investment. Its business environment has also become more transparent. Before joining the World Trade Organization, we thought that Vietnam would have to compete fiercely with imported goods and foreign investors. But in reality, it only occurred at the beginning of our entry to the organization. Export has become the highlight in Vietnam's global integration course. It has revived confidence in global integration, especially in working with the US, EU and Russian partners. However, domestic industries are facing challenges, namely competition and macroeconomic risks and instability. Participants suggested Vietnam adopt synchronous, timely and flexible macroeconomic policies. They must be based on correct and scientific analysis. What matters here is that we must persist with policies. Market information and impacts must be made clear while making policy adjustments. Policies have become better thanks to direct consultation with enterprises. It is a positive signal for an economic rebound. According to economic experts, Vietnam should pay special attention to banking and financial restructuring. At the same time, the country must ramp up infrastructure and lure more investment in support industries. Trans-border barriers should be eased and trade and investment facilitated.
The Vietnam Agricultural Outlook Conference took place on April 4th to review Vietnamese and global agriculture 5 years after Vietnam's admission to the World Trade Organization.
Experts at the conference expect that agriculture in 2013 will face many challenges due to the slow recovery of the global economy, as well as declining agro-export prices and unexpected natural disasters and epidemics. The Seder met its goal set for 2012, including exports of rice, coffee, and good products that hit over $3 billion. In addition, seafood exports ranked 4th in the world. However, the growth rate of the whole industry decreased to 2.72% from 4%. Concerted measures, including sustainable development and short-term solutions, along with restructuring in farming, breeding, aquaculture, and epidemic prevention, are needed for Vietnam's agricultural sector to develop, experts said.
Over 100 businesses from Ho Chi Minh City are showcasing Made in Vietnam products at a trade and service exhibition that opened in the Cambodian capital Phnom Penh on April 3rd.
The exhibits include food and foodstuff, garments, footwear, handicrafts, cosmetics, office supplies, agricultural and constructional materials, and decorations. The annual exhibition is expected to help boost economic ties between Vietnam and Cambodia. During the 5-day event, there will be a wide range of activities, including a seminar on trade promotion and a charitable program. Vietnam is Cambodia's second-largest trade partner after Thailand.
The Ministry of Transport is considering upgrading the current railway system to halve the traveling time from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, while also looking to put another high-speed railway project into action.
The ministry said in the first plan, the upgrade of the 1,700-kilometre old railway line will help increase the speed of the train from 90 to 110 kilometres per hour. The travelling time between Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City will be just 15 to 17 hours, half of the current time, the ministry said. It explains that the old railway line was built during the French colonial time, late 18th to early 19th century, with a track gauge of 1,000 millimetres. After the peace restoration, the train station system was upgraded, and the infrastructure at the moment can only ensure the train speed reaching 60 to 70 kilometres per hour. In the second plan, the ministry will conduct research into the construction of a brand new high-speed line, which will use a double-track standard gauge of 1,435 millimetres.
How to apply the One Health initiative in combating emerging infectious diseases in the relations between humans, animals and the environment in Vietnam is being discussed at a 2-day conference which opened on April 3rd in Hanoi.
The One Health concept is a worldwide strategy for expanding interdisciplinary collaborations and communications in all aspects of healthcare for humans, animals and the environment. Participants at the event suggested coordination between doctors and experts in different areas in approaching the One Health initiative. They pointed to the necessity to build a national roadmap and enhance coordination between countries and regions, as well as international cooperation to handle risks of emerging infectious disease at the human-domestic animal-wildlife interface. The participants said they would work on a time frame to have the Vietnamese government build a national roadmap and an action plan to implement the One Health strategy.
Minds Advisory Group, a United Kingdom's humanitarian non-governmental organization, has told children in the central province of Quảng Nam to avoid accidents related to bombs, mines and explosives.
In response to International Day for Mine Awareness and Assistance in Mine Action, more than 500 students from Nguyễn Hiền Secondary School in Thang Binh District also learned how to behave towards and help people with disabilities. Though the war ended more than 37 years ago, its consequences are still felt across the country. About 600,000 tons of unexploded bombs and mines remain over an area of 66,000 square meters, or 20% of the country's total territory. Quảng Nam province is one of the areas heavily contaminated with unexploded ordnance. Its unexploded ordnance victims numbered 15,000, including 6,500 fatalities. According to statistics, over 100,000 people have been killed or injured by unexploded bombs and mines since 1975. Since April 2012, the Mines Advisory Group has carried out activities to disarm bombs and mines and has yet discovered 776 bomb and mine contaminated areas in Quảng Nam province.
And that is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
News.